Yesterday you asked me something I thought you knew, so I told you with a smile it's all about you. Then you whispered in my ear and you told me to. You said you made my life worthwhile, it's all about you. Answer all your wishes if you asked me to, but if you denied me one of those kisses, don't know what I'd do. So hold me close and say 3 words like you used to do. Dancing on the kitchen tile is all about you. Hi, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing All About You by McFly. I did a 5 colours in our hair tutorial. I showed you how to play that intro riff, and a load of you have said to me, oh, do more McFly, some more McFly songs. So here it is. Here's a new McFly song for you. I think this one's a great one to play for a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you've got. I think it's a really, really nice sort of romantic song, really cool little tune to play. So we're going to be having a look at the left hand, at the chords. I'm going to be showing you different ways to do the bar chord F if you're still new to doing chords. And we'll be having a look at that rhythm pattern as well. So without further ado, let's have a look at the left hand and see how we play this one. For this to sound like the record, you're going to need to want to put a capo on the 1st fret of the guitar. Make sure it's nice and close to the fret marker here, and make sure that it's on straight. Okay, so we're going to get started on the chords. I am going to show you how to play the chords, and I'm going to show you the rhythm as well. You take your index finger for this first one and put it on the 1st fret on the B string. If you don't know the names of the chords, strings, E, A, D, G, B, E, Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Whatever it is you want to use, but use something so you can name the strings. So index finger here, 1st fret on the B string, middle finger 2nd fret on the D string, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string. That's your first chord. That's going to go to a passing, I'll tell you what that means when we get to it, a passing C over B. So you're just going to lift this finger up, move this finger up to the 2nd fret on the A string. That's the C over B, and then to A minor. Leave the index finger there, it hasn't moved without these last 2 chords. This finger was just here, move it down to the 2nd fret on the D string, and ring finger underneath on the 2nd fret on the G string. Okay, so it looks like that, and you strum the bottom 5. For all of these chords so far, it's all been bottom 5. And then you're going to do an F. Now, at the beginning of the video I was doing a full bar F, where you take your index finger, place it over all of the strings on the 1st fret, press down as hard as you can, and then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, and pinky underneath on the 3rd fret on the D string. You strum all 6. However, if you find that too difficult, try this little mini bar F. Put your index finger on the 1st fret on the D, E and B string like this, so they're ringing, thumb right around the back of the guitar, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D. 2nd fret, 3rd fret. I think you got that. Strum the bottom 4 for that particular chord. So it's up to you which one you want to do, whichever you find easier. Then that changes to a G. Index on the 2nd fret on the A, middle on the 3rd fret on the E, ring on the 3rd fret on the B, pinky tucked underneath, although that's optional. However, if you're going to do it at G, you're going to need to put the ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E, but try this one first. All 6 strings for that. So that's the beginning. I think now's a good time to show you the rhythm pattern. So here's the pattern. I'm just going to do it using a C, so it's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll do that slower. It's played with a bit of a swing feel, so instead of going, go, always imagine like sort of old people waltzing to that, kind of like waltzing around in pairs whenever I think of that rhythm. So the beginning, that's your pattern that you're going to be using throughout the whole song, more or less. So we go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you see I'm changing to that C and B, C over B. I'll do it slowly, so it's... So that's why it's passing, you're only holding it briefly. So... It's all about you. Then you're on A minor, then to the F. It's all about you, baby. It's all about you. It's all about you. So the rhythm there is really easy. You can hear it on the record. You just go down, down, 3, 4. Then you start back to the strumming pattern again. Okay, so it's pretty easy to follow if you listen to the record. Good. Now, next bit. So C. Yesterday you asked. E chord. So here's your C. To change to the E, the most economical way is to move this finger just up 1 fret onto the 1st fret on the G string, and then this other one, move the middle finger up to the A string on the 2nd fret, ring finger tuck underneath on the D string on the 2nd fret, and strum all 6 strings. So we go C, E. That changes to A minor. Really easy change out there, guys. This is the same shape, just move it down the strings. C. Then that goes to a C. Really easy change from there, just move the ring finger up. So let's do that again. Yesterday you asked me something I thought you knew, so I F you with a G. It's all about C. Another C. Another C. Then you whispered E my ear and you A minor C. Said you F my life worth G. It's all about C. C7. Okay, so it's a really easy change to the C7. Here's your C. Take the ring, put it down on the 3rd fret to fill in the gap. So if you think about it, with a C you've got this gap of a string here. You can't really see that on the camera, but it's there. So you're just going to fill that in with your pinky. So your pinky's on the 3rd fret on the G string. And that's the C7 that comes after that ooh part. And I would answer. Okay, so we go to F, then F minor. Now, there's 2 ways of doing F minor. Let's show you the slightly easier version. So just take this finger, instead of pressing down these 2 strings, now press down the bottom 3 strings and strum those bottom 3 strings. Okay, the other way is, from this F, is you make your F, then lift up the middle finger. Whichever F you're doing, use the F minor accordingly. We then go C, C over B, A minor, like we did earlier. So let's do that again. So it's F, F minor, C, C over B, B, A minor. That goes back to F, then I mean 1. Then we're on to a new chord, which is a D7. So we've gone from the F to a D7. So we go index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, and ring finger on the 2nd fret on the E string. Strum the bottom 4 for that one. And we just do a normal strum for that. Back to G. Okay, and then we've got to change to a G7. So we go G, G. So we sort of do half of a G. So we go G as normal. Then we're about to do another G. So we do the down, down, up. Then we change to G7. Index finger on the 1st fret on the E string. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A. Ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E. So it's like a G chord, but we're changing this to this note here. Okay? And we're going to go 3 hits. Okay, so it's... And then we're going to go back to a C. So hold me close and E, 3 words like you, A minor C, dancing F, the kitchen G, it's all about C, yeah. Another C. And then this is the order for the instrumental, so it's C, E, A minor, C, F, G, C, C7. So it's like the yesterday you asked me something I thought you knew, so I told you with a smile it's all about you part, but the part where you put the C7 at the end. And that is all of the parts that you need. You'll hear a little breakdown at the end. So you just need to hold off your strumming and then coming back into the it's all about. It's easy enough. Cool, so I really hope that's been useful. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. If you do like this style of lessons, then please go to my website right here, which is www.learnguitarinlondon.com. There is over 100+ free acoustic guitar lessons there. Songs just like we've done with McFly, strums played along. There's even some fingerstyle and all acoustic stuff, all taught by myself. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on playing. See you soon.